Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Let's see the first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
Here is the overview of the first Nintendo Direct of 2022.
Yes.
That happened today, y'all. Oh.
Yes,
Right before we
2 hours before.
Well, we streamed it live, yeah.
Yes, we did.
streamed
We
it
had a
live.
reaction video for it. If you guys didn't check it out with us, where the hell were you?
I was at
Where were you?
work watching the stream.
No,
there
you were
were
there.
there were some peeps in the chat.
No, they were there.
some people
You guys, most of y'all were there. No.
Don't tell my boss. There's people
You're
lurking.
watching at work while working?
Yes, I was.
All right,
Yes, yes,
whatever.
wow, really?
Like it's gonna do anything.
Turbo's unemployed. As of tomorrow.
You'll have
Like that's gonna do anything.
You'll be seeing Turbo on the channel a lot more.
Turbo's been streaming a lot lately.
Your boss knows you run a podcast in the chat, no?
Turbo streaming 14 hours a day. Please donate to help Turbo.
He is homeless right now. He is homeless. He
nowhere to
needs
go.
to pay something.
He's got nowhere to go.
Streaming for 14 hours, raking in a whole $40.
Every stream's gonna be like a charity. I'm asking
Hey.
donations with every stream.
He begging. He begging.
Dude, if I made 100 a day, I'd be making more than what I make at work.
Oh, wow.
So it might be worth it for me.
Thursday throw, start donating every time.
Hey, I'm not against the
Nah,
job.
that's more like all day thrills.
All day thrills.
Every day.
All day bills.
Thrill week.
All day bills. All
Thrill
day
week.
bills.
Every day, 9 p.m. So whenever the hell I get paid.
Thursday. Thursday bills. Thursday bills.
Thursday bills.
That doesn't even have a ring to it. Nah, I need money to pay these bills, man. I'm sorry.
I will
guys.
not stream unless you donate. That's what that means.
No, I'm
It's
gonna
like
change mine.
I'm unemployed.
I won't even turn on the console till y'all start throwing money my way.
need money. I need a super chat of $1, $5 before I even begin.
$5? You don't have $5?
$5 fucking dollars. I'm a content creator.
You guys can't do $5?
Oh, dude.
The worst.
Shout out to anybody who knows where that's from.
That's the worst meme ever.
Worst that is.
human being.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna change my stream to weekend rent. All weekends.
Weekend rent.
Pay rent Thursdays.
Like, yo, and then
No,
they
no.
have a ring.
Yo,
You gotta have a meter though that goes up like your rent, the total,
I'll stream.
and then it goes all the way up to the total of the rent.
I will
Every time
stream.
people donate,
I'll stream from Monday till the weekends.
rent's paid, y'all.
Yo,
Rent's
rent's
paid. Thank you, thank you, y'all. Until next month. Until
He
next
cuts the
month.
stream immediately. As soon as he hits the goal. Oh, it's off. No buy.
And then next month he started again.
Nah, man, I need food and shit too, though. You can't just do it, just rent. All right. Back to the news. So, if you guys didn't see our reaction to the Nintendo Direct this afternoon, what got you guys excited, and did your predictions come true?
Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Is it?
Yep, 3 hopes.
Oh, I instantly knew what the fuck that game was instantly.
3 hoes.
I saw 3 hoes.
3 hoes.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Call that a party.
Call that a Friday.
Call that a Friday never.
Hoe number 1, hoe number 2, hoe number 2.
No, it looked dope, man. I was very excited. I knew they were gonna announce something Fire Emblem. I didn't know if it was gonna be a remake, a Warriors game, an Echoes, whatever the fuck they call them, or a direct sequel. But it was dope, man. I heard that music. That music was in that trailer. I was like,
That's what they kicked off with, though. Yeah.
But you know what the funny thing is about Fire, Age of Calamity and Fire Emblem, the new one, the new Warriors game, is that both of their original games, Breath of the Wild and Three Houses, were very dark. There's a lot of death, and then they make a Warriors game that's like opposite.
Yep.
You know, like, oh, you could change the course of history that happened. You know, it's not as dark. You can actually save people.
So it makes you think about
Yeah, and that's what I always complain about in Three Houses. I'm like, this is dark as shit, man. It's very, very dark. I mean, I understand that's the vision, but I'm like, I wish you could, all 3 main characters, you could use them and they link together. And then I see in the trailer, I'm like, oh, they're fighting together. I like this. Okay, I'm about that life. That's dope. I like
So it's
that.
an alternate story.
Yeah, I like it. I like
Maybe,
it.
or is it a prequel? It's something.
No, it's definitely
Nah, it's an
not.
alternate
It's
story.
not a prequel.
It
It's
takes
not a
place in the
prequel.
same world as
Yeah,
them. It's not the same
It's the
story.
exact same shit as Age of Calamity. It's just a different type of thing.
Well, Age of Calamity was an actual storyline, though. That was a prequel.
Right. The Age of Calamity wasn't a prequel.
Age of
I
Calamity.
thought it was a prequel.
Yeah,
It starts as a prequel, then it diverges. So it
It
might
went on its own route?
it might have created an alternate timeline. People are saying
Because there's
Somebody called out the Strange.
Basically, it was some Doctor Strange shit
They
because
went on a different
because they showed like where each character in Breath of the Wild was supposed to die, and then that fate changed. So yeah, so it's
Spoilers.
It's hey, listen. Too bad. No, but I see that in the new one. So it looks incredible.
Yeah, it did look like an anime.
It looks so fucking good.
I'd still like to see it on a better system, but
Yo, use a hoe.
the possibilities.
Use a hoe.
The possibilities.
That you
Use a graphic.
But it looks
hoe.
very good. It looks very good. But whenever that happens on Switch, I want to see it with
This
you know
guy.
From now on, it's
This-
like use a hoe.
this
some
guy,
more
yeah.
fidelity. Damn it.
Graphics.
Graphics hoe.
Hey, hey. All right. So what did you like? I mean, listen, we can go through all the titles, but we're gonna go through what we like.
All
the
right,
most.
all right. What I liked, it was 2 games actually. One of them I've never messed with. It was a franchise I've never messed with. I know about it. Never mess with it. It's a tactical game. Front mission. Looks dope.
It did look good. A lot of people are excited. We're
Never
excited
mess.
about it.
Never mess with the tactical. Never mess with any of the front.
It was a big franchise.
It is a big franchise. Never mess with it, but it looked dope. In the presentation, it looked good.
It looked good.
And the other one was the Advance Wars 1 and 2 remaster or whatever remake. They did a lot.
It looked.
They did a lot
It looked
to that
very
shit.
clean.
Because being from somebody that played the Game Boy Advance version, and then like watching that, I'm like, damn, they added voice acting, they added freaking animations, like clean, like they changed the whole. They've just built the game from the ground up to make it look like with 3D and shit like that, and it looks good. And I'll say, for people that are interested in tactics games, that tactics style of gameplay is so addictive, man. It's really, really well done. It's, I dare I say, I think you would enjoy that shit.
What, Advance Wars?
Yeah,
It's never been my type.
yeah.
No, Eric. The thing that's character development.
would.
That's
Yes.
what
Yes.
Eric would lacks of it. He likes the commanders are the only character development. The units, I don't think Eric would get into it too much because the units aren't, they're not people. That he likes.
But the 2 especially too had the character development of the commanders or whatever the units
right.
had better character development with the the interaction with the units or whatever the commanders. Way better than the first one.
You know what? And I didn't play the second one. I only played Dual Strike and I played the first one. I played the first one and Dual
shit.
Strike, and I love Dual
The
Strike.
Oh,
second
so
one
you're
was
gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh, dude, you have to
You're
play
gonna
the
have a lot
second
of
one.
I've never played the
And
second
that's why you should get this one.
Black Hole Rising 11. Never played it.
Oh man,
It's
dude.
no Valkyria Chronicles though.
fun. Chronicles.
No, listen.
And I played Days of Ruin.
It's different. It's
Actually,
different.
did you play?
I
did you
didn't
play
like Days of
Chronicles yet?
Ruin.
You didn't play Valkyria.
He played like
Chronicles,
one
right?
the first battle.
I played 3 battles.
Ah,
3
so
battles.
you didn't get into the characters,
and I
stuff,
didn't get
yeah.
into the characters. I didn't get
Gotcha.
into anything.
Oh, that's gonna be fun for you.
Tactical Tuesday.
Yo,
Coming soon.
I think
But
about that game a lot. I
Yeah,
think about it
it's
a lot.
very underrated. That's one of the biggest underrated games.
No, I got it. I got
Both
it.
of them.
Part 1 and 4.
Oh,
And if you got the PSP,
Oh, Harish Marish, you gotta play Tiny Metal Full Metal Rumble. That's pretty awesome.
That's another one that I'm.
that was inspired by it.
That wasn't that. Well, he's talking about Tiny Metal. I don't know if he's talking about the first one or the whole Tiny Metal series,
But I'm saying that was inspired by it.
that was inspired by that.
Yes.
But he said it flopped. I'm like, you gotta play the second one. Second one's much better than the first one, and it was inspired by Advance Wars. Yes.
Advanced
Plus,
Wars
you
started.
got another title too, though.
And Wargroove too. What's that?
You got Triangle Strategy too.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Actually, I'm glad you said that. Well, that's a given though, because I downloaded the demo last year, and I played it 3 times, and that demo is fucking awesome.
And they usually take criticism from the demo and fix the game,
And
basically.
I really didn't have many complaints about the demo. I'm like,
No grapes?
What?
I said no grapes?
No.
He said, I think he said no grime.
But
That's what I thought you said. That's why I was like, wait, what?
No grime in there?
There's mad grime in there.
there was like a list of little quirks that people had, and I was I'm like with Al. I'm like, I kind of loved it.
Yeah, like I had literally like I played 3 times. I played the fucking thing, man. Last year.
Dude, you know me.
And-
I'm so picky with shit. But the funny thing is about this trailer in particular, about this game, right? I didn't really have any interest in this style. I just don't like that style. The little ass legs, and when they attack, they're like, ooh,
Final Fantasy Tactics.
But there was some attacks in that trailer that I liked.
Ah, the attacks
But
are
they
better.
had-
I
They're
said,
better.
I was like,
different
wait,
level.
the animation of some shit. I said, ooh, that character looks kind of fucking cool.
They don't play around.
I'm probably going to mess
Triangle
with it.
strategy. The battle that was in the demo. We controlled like 10 people, right? It
Yeah,
was
no, like 10 to 12.
It wasn't like
12.
6. It was like 12
I
people.
played
or
that battle.
something.
I played that
And
battle.
then they added like 2 like non-playable characters
I
that
will
join their party.
probably play
I think
it.
there's a new demo. I saw an article said that there's.
Oh,
there's
no, they're releasing it 23rd of this month,
What?
I think.
Really?
In the thing.
Oh,
triangle
shit.
strategy.
Yeah,
it's
another demo.
supposed to be another demo that
Yeah.
you could play, and it's
Oh, you can play up to the third chapter. They
Listen.
said play up to the third chapter, and you can save it and continue on the game.
I've
Yeah, it's
been
amazing.
wanting Final Fantasy Tactics to be remade.
They know it's gonna hook you. That's why they did.
But this
that.
is the fucked up thing, is that this is a different franchise completely.
Yep.
But it's made similar to the style.
But they might have some of the people
Tactics.
from that. They might have some of the people from there because it's Square still.
Oh god.
Perfect.
You mean
Okay.
design?
That would be
characters.
that would
That
fucking
explains
I'd be
a lot.
like, I'd be like,
Up to
oh,
the- yeah,
really?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I can't say
dude.
for sure, but possibly.
Dude,
Yeah,
if
they're
that-
like this.
Yo,
still like it,
dude,
man.
if that happens, that'd be like, okay, yeah. I don't need a remake.
With
I
the
don't need a-
voice acting and a lot of
Dude, yeah.
decisions you make with the outcomes and stuff, I think that's going to be real special. If it's rated under a 9, I'll be surprised.
The
I'll be
thing
very
that
surprised.
I liked is that with Final Fantasy Tactics, my gripe with that game was the fact that it was only 3 tiers of camera angles that you could change. It was
This one's like a-
1, 2, and 3. That was it. And with this, it's like you can whatever you wanted. You could change the camera, whatever. You could zoom in,
that some
zoom
bitch.
in, zoom out. You can move it anywhere in the map, and it looked freaking beautiful.
I prefer the Resident Evil camera.
Wow.
Different
Tank,
type of
tank control? Somebody saying no, but that was it, man. That
right.
that game definitely, man.
As
you for
far
reminding
as no problem. As far as what I found interesting, a lot of throwbacks apparently. So Chrono Cross got me excited until
Uh-oh.
I saw the frame rate and hopefully
Hey,
that was bad. That was bad frame rate. It had a bad frame rate in the trailer.
No, that one part I did see a little
It was
skippage. Later
very
on, it was cleaned up, but I did see a
it
little
was
skippage
drawn
there.
like the high res. It looks fine. It still
still,
looks. It's still a remake, but the original game had that type of animation also. Yes,
A little skippage.
yes. So they didn't improve on it from the looks of the trailer.
They're
I
like,
can't
let's
say-
keep it the same. Let's keep it the same.
Yes, they
people
just.
like the game.
I don't know, man, but. You know, like I said, the music in that is phenomenal, and I didn't beat the game. I was very addicted to it at some point. I did put in hours upon hours, so I don't know if I want to do it again. But I'll have to see how it pans out and see how people like it. And then they had Klonoa 1 and 2. And
That was surprising. I was
Yeah.
surprised to see
Very.
that. I was like, what?
The fact that
looked
they
really
did
good.
part 1 over, I was like, ooh.
Dude, it almost looked like a Smash reveal character.
Yeah. It could have been. That was a great character.
They added Klonoa and Smash.
Klonoa is a great character, but the first game is great. The second one is amazing. So I would recommend both of them if you like platformers at all. But I don't think that 2 looks that much different.
No.
Because 2 looked crazy on the PS2.
That's what didn't excite me.
It looked nice as hell there. But I mean, they did clean it up. It is clean.
Listen, but it's just,
But they didn't need to be clean.
but it's portable though.
And I'm
too,
glad
so-
that it's possible to get again because that game should be played.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that it's coming out again on a system like the Switch.
Never liked the main character.
I mean,
He looks like a beach bum.
It's a cat dog kind
cool.
of like.
he's cool. The game is cool because it's darker than you think.
Yeah.
But the character is fine. He's like a Sonic kind, but not a attitude guy. You know, he's like a Mario Sonic.
He's
mix.
like the AC Slater dude in one of the Final Fantasies.
Final Fantasy X.
not Titus, and that's not AC
That's
Slater.
AC Slater, dude.
It's not-
I think you mean,
That's horrible.
wait, don't you mean Waka?
No, he's talking about Titus.
He's still talking about
Titus.
Titus?
Titus.
AC
Titus.
Slater, dude.
He's talking about Titus.
I don't understand
I
that
feel like
either.
AC Slater wasn't blonde, bro.
Not at
Exactly.
all.
It doesn't make
I
any
don't
sense.
get- I don't get the
It
reference.
doesn't make
at
sense.
I don't
all.
get it either,
It
dude.
doesn't
I never
make sense
did.
at all.
And you had Oran with the man. I don't like that shit. Fuck those games.
Look,
What is wrong with you?
we have been canceled.
Dude,
Weren't you
I
just the
don't-
one saying
I don't know
stop
what the
spreading
fuck-
negativity? Like,
Can't do.
Yeah.
You can't do 90s jokes anymore.
I was joking. All I said was man. That's all I did. I played it off good. I played it off good, dude. That was like the G-rated version of that joke.
So long story
Quality
short,
sake,
the
bro.
game ain't for you.
So
That's
Oh
all.
my god.
So that's what it's like to pre-trade.
It is
It
Titus.
felt good. I'm joking.
It is Titus. It's another name from Final Fantasy that we pronounced wrong for years.
Like Cecil.
Yes, Cecil's awful.
Cecil sounds bad.
Cecil's way better.
He said it's Titus.
It's Titus. That's a terrible name. But Titus isn't a great name either, but Titus sounds more like a hero.
Titus.
But unless you say tight ass. That's a terrible name.
I like saying that though.
He's a
Tight
tight
ass.
ass.
He's a tight ass.
He's a tight ass.
Yo, you could. It's oh my
So-
god, that fits.
Another game that got me excited.
Pause.
He said, "Wow, he does have a tight ass."
Yo,
You better clarify. You better
Pause,
clarify
Kev.
what you read.
He said,
That's
"Oh
not
yeah,
what I
that.
meant.
Oh yeah, that fits." Pause, Kev. No
You got
explanation
too
at all.
excited. You got too excited.
You got mad
The way
hype.
no, Titus is spelled. It's spelled like tight ass.
Derail.
That's what I meant.
He said,
The derail.
No
is-
pause,
is
nothing.
real.
I didn't mean it that way.
The derail is
Bro,
real, yo.
bro.
The
Another
Sorry, go
game
ahead.
that got me excited
Jesus.
We only got to check.
was Switch Sports. Nintendo Switch Sports.
Yes.
I was happy as hell because people have been asking for Wii Sports for I don't know how long. And they're like, how come I can't get my bowling game? You know, because people just wanted to switch.
For a minute.
I mean, they just wanted the Wii just for bowling.
Just
Yeah,
and some
that
people
bowling game
only
is
got
fun.
it just for bowling.
their sales gonna be ridiculous with this.
And families
This is
have been
gonna be
asking,
ridiculous.
where is Wii Sports? Because that's all my kids want to play is the tennis game and bowling. And I had no answer for them. I said, oh, what the 51 game collection thing has a bowling game in it? Doesn't quite play the same.
Jay was like, "Well, you're just gonna have to take that."
I mean, yeah, that's the only thing they have there. You can play checkers, you can play darts, you can play bowling. It's not quite the same because it's overwhelming looking at 51 games. This is a simplified version and by Nintendo, so you know it's going to be similar to Wii Sports.
You should have said, "Why don't you go outside the house and play tennis with your kid? You fucking lazy parents." Listen,
The kids are too small to play tennis. But I'm happy that they announced this finally because it was left field. I had no idea. There was no rumors, nothing. No one said, "Hey, Wii Sports has a chance of coming out tonight." So I was hyped about that.
no, it looked dope.
Wii
It
Sports
dope.
looked good, yeah.
it looked really dope.
I was happy to see it too.
I like
All
their.
of those are like remakes, though.
I love their cringy presentation of the guys on the
Oh no,
left
that was
and the
awful.
right. I'm like,
no,
you
no,
guys-
the volleyball
you
that
guys-
did not sell me on. The volleyball did not sell me because
The-
he's like, you got to jump up, but this is what you do.
no, the volleyball itself
You don't jump.
looked fine, but them demonstrating it
That's
made,
how
it,
you
made
play
it look
it.
bad.
That's how tight and corny you got to play it.
That's how he did the set. He did like this.
You don't jump or anything. Yeah, it's weird to
Go
play.
like this.
You can't play volleyball.
and you go like this to serve, and
Tennis is totally different.
I'd rather use a controller. Just like a
You just go
controller.
boink, boink. You'll find a cheap way to play it.
I'd
It's gonna
rather
be
do
boring.
motion controls with that game. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun.
yeah, we're gonna see you play volleyball.
I wanted
Yeah.
archery though, man. That
It's
was
in there.
That
It's in
was
there.
that was the thing that would have got
Archery's
me if they emphasized that. I'd be like,
not in there.
oh word. I know
There's
it's
no
not.
archery.
No, it's not.
It might be.
It'll be in it.
It might be.
If they
DLC.
added,
That
if
was
they
in
added
the
a
original.
bit-
It'll be back.
The Wii Sports Resort, they'll
Not in the
probably
original,
add
no.
Yeah, it'll probably be add-on.
might be a DLC or something. We'll see.
They like doing DLC.
Like you think that won't have any add-on games?
It might.
outta here. That's
Depends on how it sells.
What did you like?
I liked how the leakers were wrong on.
Oh, they always.
It's like Nintendo. Whenever things like Nintendo,
How'd you like that Donkey Kong title though?
The
The one that they never announced.
yeah.
Punch out, though.
Dude, they have a list.
What about the Punch Out one?
They have
said
a list of these.
I was
there
actually
was no
upset about that.
Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. You know, nothing
No,
like
no
that.
name.
There was nothing like that. There
No
was
Breath of the Wild
there was
name.
supposed to be Mother 3. We got Earthbound and Earthbound Begins, which is fine. I'm actually gonna play those actually, especially the Earthbound Rasta beat. Once that comes on, that's gonna be great.
It's about Rasta beats.
Oh, it goes
that-
do 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 do.
All right,
You know
man.
about that?
What
No,
else?
It's awesome. Other than that, though, it's crazy. I can't wait for that. So I can't wait to play that when I get off this podcast.
Somebody sampled that garbage beat.
No,
and
it's
make it a
awesome.
song.
Anyway, other than that, no,
Christ.
I liked Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I had a feeling that was going to show, and that was there. Kirby looked good.
Kirby looked real
really good.
It looked really good.
And Xenoblade, does it?
They said that was going to be a Mario Kart 9, and I'm glad it wasn't.
I was very happy.
I'm like, they don't need another Mario
Well, you
Kart.
know what? They announced 48 stages.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, but that DLC
for
don't.
DLC.
Remade
That's a lot of
stages
DLC.
from
That's
past 48. I'm like, did
I
you
would have
just
thought
put
maybe 7 at most, and that would
I
have
thought
been way more than
I thought it was gonna be double, like 14.
Yeah.
That shit's 40.
I'm gonna have to pick that up. That's free with the expansion.
No, it's
No, it's
Yeah, it is.
$25.
$25.
No, it's free
With
with,
the
the
expansion?
expansion.
It's
No,
free
it's
with the
free with the
expansion.
expansion.
Oh, with the special?
If you're paying the $50 for online, you get it for free.
Oh
Shit.
I
Oh.
might just do that.
That's
No,
a
just buy it for 25.
No, I might
Yeah,
No,
just
no,
do
no,
that.
don't
It's the
support
same
that.
price for
Don't
I
the.
might
support-
just do
don't
that.
support
It's
that.
cheaper
Don't
for
support
the just the 25.
Just buy it 25.
When they put DK64 on there, I'm gonna get that. We'll see how that goes.
It's
I
$5
don't want to
cheaper.
play Donkey Kong.
Other than that, no, the Wii Sports thing was great. What else was there? What was it? Something mission. There was some tactical game that was in
Front
there.
Mission.
Front Mission looked interesting because I know that was Forever Entertainment was making that, and I was like, I've heard about those
But that's
games.
one of the titles.
That's
that
what I
they're
said.
taking over?
And yeah, that's what Al was talking about, and I'm like, yeah,
I
I'm
know
interested in
Forever
that too. Forever Entertainment, yeah, they're doing that. What other was a surprise? We got the Wii Sports. We got the Xenoblade Chronicles.
Is that the Square game? They said they had a
No,
Square game.
That was
that was
from
one
Mission.
of them then.
Square.
Yeah, that was it then.
From Mission was Square.
Because remember, he was like, it can't be Final Fantasy. They're not
Yeah,
doing a
yeah.
Final Fantasy.
It's
And
Front
they were
Mission.
like, it might be like Parasite Eve or something. So it's Front Mission. That's what it was.
That's
He
a
mentioned
throwback.
that. He mentioned that a long time ago.
Yeah.
He did,
On
yeah.
the
Get out of
podcast.
Get out of
Yeah,
here.
on the podcast.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow, we look at that.
Yeah, he said a Square game, but we were like, what could it be?
What's
And
up
it
with
was
that Panzer remake?
Tactics
though?
game.
Chrono Cross is a great announcement. I'm gonna get it, regardless. Well, I hope it runs better.
You gonna get that Dreamers edition?
That,
It
well,
has a text adventure in that.
might make you fall asleep. Possibly. Yeah, it might make you fall asleep. But I've been waiting for that game. I was like, I love Chrono Trigger, and Chrono Cross is supposed to be legendary. So I can't wait to play
It's
that.
great.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that covers everything. That
All right.
same games,
Chuck, what caught you?
same games.
I can't even front. I didn't even see the direct. But Fire Emblem Warriors, Three Hopes, that definitely interests me. 'Cause
Three Hoppers.
I'm a huge fan of Warriors games.
Three hoppers. Three hoppers.
You didn't see it. They pronounced it Hoppers.
No, they didn't. They did not. Stop it. Don't listen to this guy.
Such an asshole.
It's Three Hopes. That's how
Three
you
Hopes.
read,
And,
motherfucker.
and while I'm not a big fan of Super Deformed Gundam, it's still Gundam.
Oh,
forgot they had
Gundam.
the
Yes,
Gundam
the
game.
Gundam.
No, it's Gundam.
It's SD Gundam.
And I knew. We knew
SD
this.
Gundam.
What?
We called it.
You'll mess with it. You know
We
you
called
are.
it Super Deformed.
I mean, probably.
See, we knew it. We called it. During the stream. We called it. We're like, yeah,
I'll
Turbo.
probably
and Char.
check those two out.
Yep.
It is kind of cool that they're making a Force Unleashed.
Oh, I forgot about
I
that.
forgot about that too.
That was the Wii version. That's why it looked so weird.
Right.
Oh man.
They updated the graphics on the Wii.
I mean, it looked.
Who's a hole?
It looked like. it was.
No, it looked
the frame rate
different.
looked really good.
It did look, but it looked different than the Xbox one. I was just wondering why. That's because it's the Wii
Because
version.
it's the Wii version.
Yeah.
But it
I don't
wasn't bad.
remember there was a difference in the Wii version.
The difference is the motion controls.
Yeah, they still have it.
That's awesome. That's
Still have
good.
it. Yeah.
I might just go back and play it on my 360.
What about Chalk? You like mech games, man? Nothing
do.
on From Mission?
Dude, I didn't see the trailer.
You don't mess with strategy role players though.
Nah.
Nah, you.
Not really.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
You did.
They had
what was
another
it,
mech game
Dragon?
also, though. I forgot the name of it. They had another mech game that they announced. I forgot the name of it, though.
I'm gonna go back and check it out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
See,
all
because I said the
I was
Wii
playing
version
Halo.
wasn't
I'm
great.
sorry. I'm an addict.
Star
I think
Wars.
From Mission would be.
I was playing Halo.
You would like that.
What do you want me to do? I was playing Halo. I'm sorry.
I was just very surprised that the direct was that good. With a lot of their bangers weren't there. Right?
Sorry.
Yeah. Like there was no Zelda, right? There was no Star Fox, no Pit, no
They had so many
Metroid,
titles, though.
no Metroid, no Bayonetta wasn't shown again. Like all those were
Surprisingly.
not shown, and it was still a dope direct, which is dangerous. That's a dangerous.
Plus, they had something for almost every month.
They had-
till July. They had something for every month.
Bringing
they had
out-
multiple stuff in June.
bringing back all throwbacks. They're bringing back the fucking Nintendo Land shit, pretty much the Wii Sports or whatever. They brought that back. Xenoblade Chronicles.
And that
3.
looked crazy. And I'm not even a
I'm a Xenoblade
fan.
guy, yeah.
A Fire Emblem title, like that's crazy.
It's funny too because the Fire Emblem was left field because they said it was either going to be a sequel to Three Houses or it was going to be like a remake of Genealogy of the Holy War.
And I'm very happy that it was a Warriors game because I don't want to see it. I mean, I like Three Houses, but I don't think it needs a sequel.
Seriously,
I think this is the sequel for me, but I think they're still working on whatever remake it is.
I'm sure it is.
That's still going to happen. I know they're working. I
would
just don't
like
know
to
what it
see-
is.
I would like to see the port though of Radiant Dawn.
I would like.
I want to see
that's
that
what I'm
as a
saying.
remake.
But that would be cool, though.
No,
Yeah.
I personally would like to see that
If they
because
up
I
that-
want to fucking play.
I don't need a
It'd
brand
be
new.
better to play
I don't need a
portable.
brand new Fire Emblem game. I'm fine with remakes. Yeah, I'm fine with remakes of old one or like Al just said, Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn,
Only because
remastered or remade.
only because it's in my backlog and I haven't played the original versions of those
Play
games.
'em.
Well,
Yeah.
plus those games are direct sequels, so
Right.
it put them together.
Right.
Makes
Like a
sense.
pack. Yeah, put them
Makes
in
sense.
as
A collection.
Because they do, was it the Fire Emblem Echoes? That's when they remake it.
That's when
They
do
call them
remakes, yeah.
Echoes. So
They're on two
Oh,
different
okay.
systems,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
They're on two different systems.
Yes, they are. Yep.
yeah, a Radiant Dawn was Wii, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
and
and then we-
GameCube was
Oh,
Path
GameCube.
of Radiance.
Damn, that's back.
Yeah, Path of Radiance was GameCube.
It's backwards compatible, but that
What
game
about-
is expensive as hell.
What about the 3DS versions? What were they? Fates?
Those are
Awakening and
Awakening.
Fates. Fates was
Yeah.
trash.
You're like Fates.
Awakening's overrated. Fight me.
Well,
You
they're
know
old.
what? I
It's
can't
old,
disagree
right?
with that.
Awakening's old though. Wasn't that a
Awakening's
remake?
old. I mean, that's with Lucina. I mean, the character designs were dope, but they had fucking like pegs as feet.
But what if they remastered that shit and like they did with God of War?
I think that'd be
They
pretty
did it with
dope.
God of War where they did the PSP versions. They remastered them and
Yeah,
they
I
made
think-
them like.
I would mess with Awakening. Was cool. I did
the
enjoy
thing.
Awakening. Fates
Okay.
is trash.
Fates wasn't a bad game, but story-wise, oh god, it was just too complicated.
It failed. The main character was
complicated, really?
dude. The
It
main
was too
character was
convoluted.
like, fuck.
Wow.
I didn't give a shit about Corrin. Corrin's whack.
You know, and he had a personality too. Like he talked and stuff, and it's
Who,
like
Corrin?
talked. Yeah,
That's awful.
he wasn't a silent protagonist, but I just didn't. The story was fucked up. It
Yeah,
was just,
Shadows of Valentia was dope. I like that.
Shadows of Valentia was awesome.
What was that for?
That was last 3DS Fire Emblem game. It was a remake of Fire Emblem Gaiden.
Yeah.
Gaiden. Did I say Gaiden?
Gaiden,
Whatever it is. It was a remake of that, and it was a great game.
It was great. Main character was dope. The other the
What does
chick character
Gaiden mean?
I don't know.
Was
It's
what?
been used in multiple games.
Gaiden?
I don't know what Gaiden.
I think it means side story. I think it
I feel like
means-
it means adventure.
I
Like
think,
Ninja Gaiden, I never really cared what Gaiden meant. And I see it in other games. I'm like, it means something.
I think
like
it means side. I
Crusade.
think so. Or
Gaiden.
side stories. I don't know why.
But
I
yeah,
think side stories.
Radiant Dawn, Path of Radiance. Those are in my top 5 games all time. I'm telling you. So those are remade. I was waiting for it too because I'm like, yo, I might have a heart attack on this podcast. Like I was like, if they show this shit right now,
I'd be excited.
I will fucking wild out.
Because that's how they'd probably win me over. I would have to try those.
Oh my
if they
God.
came out again.
I would be like, oh, I don't know if my heart can take that.
So then you say, Sega, look at this.
No, I would
Look at this.
I would run around. I would run around the table. If
You would
they
go to
did that.
Sega headquarters in Japan and be like, before you close down, look at this.
Seriously.
So excluding Chalk because he hasn't seen the shit. What would you guys rate?
B plus, A minus.
Yeah, I'll give it a B plus. Definitely B plus.
I'm gonna give it a solid B.
Yeah.
I'd say an A- because regardless of them not announcing the main games
I'm-
people
I'm
keep
tilting-
on wanting, they have
I was
so
right.
many
Right.
games that look great in this thing that they
That's-
announced that
Yeah.
we didn't know about.
That's why I'm tilting towards A
A
minus
minus.
because the what was it, the Wii Sports thing? That to me put it over. I was like,
They're,
Did not see that coming.
For me
what they did
personally, I would've-
today, what they did today, they're shooting for sales.
Yeah.
They're shooting to be the
Oh,
number
yeah,
one
yeah.
system of all time.
you know, that's exactly
And
what
they're
that
like,
told
we're
me.
not done.
No.
And we got more. And wait until we announce Mario again. And wait till we announce
Mario
Zelda
Kart
again.
48 courses. That was like, yo.
That's the next
No,
3
they
or 4
have-
years.
they
That's
have
like
good.
3 or 4 years they got
They have
scheduled.
shit brewing. They're not. The Switch is not going to be done for a hot minute.
And you thought they would. You thought because they were slowing down. You're like, all right, I got Metroid and Zelda. What else you got after that? And
Well,
they
no,
hit you with
put
so many
those on
things
the
no one was talking about. It's
Well, knowing that every
Kirby looks crazy.
well,
That
knowing
looks
that every
insane.
game, company, they as soon as a game launch, like a new system launches, they immediately start working on the next generation.
Yeah, but they're
Like
not-
they're working on the next. They are working on it.
On
Like,
the system, yeah, not the games,
Guaranteed, they're working on it, right? But it's the question is like, when are they gonna release that shit?
whenever they announce
When are
Mario
they gonna
Kart
release that
9.
shit? Exactly.
Mario Kart 9 should not be for this console.
exactly.
No,
Exactly.
it shouldn't. It should be the
When
Switch.
Grand,
too.
Theft,
Exactly.
when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, Mario
Right.
Kart 9 will come out, and one will be on Nintendo,
Right.
the other one won't.
But they're
be on the
doing it.
Switch stick.
They're doing the right thing though. They released the Switch Lite, like 2 years ago, right? Then they did the Switch, not the thing.
OLED.
OLED.
Switch thing. No, the OLED Switch.
Yeah, I want
right?
that OLED.
When was that?
September?
It was earlier this year. Well, last year.
September. Okay, so earlier this year or last year, and so they have the momentum and they have the games. Because without games, you don't have a console.
And
Nobody's
you always
gonna
say,
buy the
what's
shit.
that title that's going to push them this year?
Right.
And
Right.
just the fact that they have that sports game, you don't know the power of that game.
The Direct told me the entire story, exactly what you just said a little while ago. They want the top spot.
They come in.
They want the top spot so bad.
And what's crazy
So
is
bad.
they didn't even have the indie direct yet.
No,
Which
no,
is even
no indie world.
crazier. 'Cause that-
There were so
that's
many
gonna-
things left out. That's why it's scary.
They didn't even announce the
It's-
name in Zelda yet.
Exactly.
No, you don't even know.
They could have.
There's no release date for the goddamn.
They could have
shit.
easily told you the name.
There's
They was
no
like,
rel-
no, we can wait.
There's no release date for that.
We got
There's no
Xenoblade
release-
Chronicles.
You know what I thought? I honestly thought they were gonna say a release date for Mario plus Rabbids
They didn't even say
They
nothing
didn't even
about
mention
that.
that. Yeah, that
No,
was-
They didn't even say it. They
that's-
did not even mention
But that's
that.
why I took down points.
That's like
That took down points for that.
I did. That's why
They
the
got-
presentation. I was like, yo, I was expecting that. 'cause
They
I'm
had
like, yo,
enough.
Don't expect
strategy
anything. That's
role-playing.
what
they
don't
do.
don't
they
expect
do.
anything
they
from
do.
Nintendo.
But I
Nintendo-
wanted. That's the game I
Expected.
want. Me personally,
They
I
announced
wanted.
Mario Strikers
I'm like,
though.
all right.
Nintendo is the definition of
Yeah.
real G's move in silence. They just stay quiet.
Yeah, no,
They do their own fucking thing, and then they hit you in the fucking mouth with a bunch
Bro.
of titles.
Yep.
That's it. That's
Bro,
what they. That's
8
what they've always
players,
been doing.
strikers.
The beat,
And they don't give a fuck about what you think.
And they don't care about
At all.
online
But you know what?
at all.
And they do not care about online. They'll put stuff out for online, but they do not care about
well,
online.
they're testing it. They're testing it.
Dude, they can say this game is 100 players online. It doesn't matter because no one's gonna be able to play it anyway.
What game was? What
You
game
won't
was
have
it?
10 people playing on.
What game was they? What game was it that they were like? We were testing. It was like the online beta, whatever they were testing. What game was
It
that?
was something that sports, Wii Sports.
Oh,
I mean
yes.
not Wii Sports. This is Nintendo Sports.
It's like happening
It's
this
2 days.
month, right?
2 days at
Yeah.
the end of the month, like today.
Yeah, they're
17th,
testing it
18th.
They're gonna
out.
test it out
And I'm
because they know their shit's fucked up and they have to get it right.
But are
Oh,
they gonna-
they actually, if that game helps them get their internet right,
If it's right,
oh my gosh,
Nintendo with a good internet.
Dangerous. That's dangerous.
if
How
they
do
can
they-
get tennis to work and bowling was like 8 players or something like that, if they can get that to work online, like perfect, even semi-perfect, it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
Then the next thing.
If it doesn't drop you,
Then they got
Did you see the match I was playing today? This shit moved like this, like
They gotta have
5
Smash.
frames a second.
I couldn't play Tetris.
They gotta have Smash 4.
Tetris
I was just
Effect.
going to say that.
well,
Smash
that's how the next
4.
game is going to be. It's going to be the
Smash
same game, only good online.
Tetris Effect on the Switch is
And I'll buy it.
It's broken.
Yeah, I mean,
can't-
with the
I can't-
update, did it update? Did you try it again?
I did, yes. And
It's still bad?
it's
You can go
bad.
through 5 updates. Shit's
No,
gonna be
it's still
fucked up.
bad. It's still bad, but we'll see. It remains to be seen. We'll see what happens.
It got me excited actually because there's a lot of dope titles there, man. A lot of dope titles. I was very excited.
Yeah.
Very happy about it.
Yeah, I wasn't
I still give
expecting.
it a good rating, man.
I wasn't expecting anything, so I didn't come out disappointed because they didn't announce what I thought.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
went in there-
disappointed
I
about it.
went in there and said, "What you got?" And they came through.
I
and
would've
said,
said-
"This is what we got."
8 minutes in, I was like, God damn. I was like, holy shit. Chill.
Actually, real quick. What games did you not? Were you like the least amount interested in?
Well, they had that little short.
What was
Like,
it? That fucking
They
party?
had a montage in the middle that I didn't really care about most of those games.
Oh, when you
Yeah.
hated on it before you even showed?
Yeah.
That
No,
one?
some of those are good though.
yeah,
Some
no,
of
I
those
didn't
second
like
game was
about-
good. The
I didn't
second
like
game was
three,
good.
like 3 out of 5. I didn't like. It wasn't all of them.
That beat game.
Oh, the drum game.
I didn't give a
Drum
fuck
game.
about
No, we
that.
don't
Same
really
here.
care about
I
the
didn't
drum
give a
game.
fuck about that.
Same
I'm sure it's
Yeah.
huge. I'm saying it's huge in Japan. but
I know
not
it's
something.
this is they did the 180 whatever the No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
That was a surprise.
That was
Well,
a surprise,
people don't
yeah.
expect that to be on the system. It's
But-
just surprising to see on the Switch.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that was a surprise.
I'm not interested in the game itself, but
Same here.
apparently it's good.
Same here.
I got Starlink. You know,
what I heard.
that's going to scratch that itch for me, but that looked intriguing.
Yeah, I have no
They
interest.
came a
in it.
long way, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, they
They're
built
like-
that up.
They're coming out with those titles because they're like, we're trying to figure out how to do a Star Fox. We still don't know how to do
Yeah,
one.
they didn't announce a Star Fox.
Somebody tell us.
We're trying to. I'm guaranteed
It's
they're
gonna
trying
be
to
a
figure
Star
it out.
Fox F-Zero crossover.
Dude,
Where they race and then go right into
It's-
space.
they race and go in space.
That'd be crazy.
For me personally, the
I didn't care about the squid shit either.
no.
Oh,
Splatoon 3. I didn't really.
Splatoon
care.
It's a
3,
good
no.
game.
It
you
looked,
know?
I hated
you
the
like
music,
it-
dude. The trailer had terrible music.
That music's got to change. That is awful.
It had terrible music.
That almost ruined the
If
entire
anyone take
game.
my headphones
Yeah.
off, I'm sorry.
It's
Almost.
solid, but yeah.
The game looks
Almost.
fine.
Yeah.
If
I
you're a
liked it.
Splatoon fan, you're gonna love that game. But that music is atrocious. It's fucking bad. Even when you,
trailer,
and
no.
especially when you play in Smash Bros. And you're on that stage, I'm like, this music is fucking terrible. It sounds like it's like backwards or something, or like not finished or something. It's so bad.
Yeah, that was
For
a
me-
down point for me.
For me personally, a mic drop moment would have been Punch Out.
They're not ever announcing
A
it.
remake,
on Twitter.
They were
Twitter.
hard
Or
with rumors for
just
Punch
a
Out.
booted, just a
Hard with
rebooted fucking just
nothing.
Dude,
bring it
that's
out.
that's the
A port.
That's
I don't
the
care, man.
December direct.
What they said
They,
they
want
never-
those knockout punches.
They
right?
said
No,
they
no,
would-
that's the like for me personally, I'd be like, oh shit.
The thing about those titles is they said they won't come out with the sequel unless there's a big difference in something they can do with it. Like they didn't come out with Punch Out until they had the Wii Fit board, and you could stand on it and punch that way. That's why it took them so long to come out with a
This
sequel.
one is portable.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, yeah.
I think
None of the other
I
versions
think
have
the
been,
problem
so
with
come on.
Punch Out that they're probably running into is because there's a lot of
Cancel
there's a
culture,
lot
yeah.
of cancel culture going on, and they'll be very offended by the
It'll be a boring
stereotypical.
punch out.
Dude, I think the stereotypical shit needs to stay, and you got to go harder.
No,
than
you
that.
Yeah,
have
I
to.
think
That
that's
shit is
bullshit.
fucking funny,
Gotta
dude.
double
I think
down.
that's an
Double down on that motherfucker.
I think
that
that's an
shit's-
excuse,
That
man.
shit's fuck. No, for them,
Yeah, no, this is an excuse for them.
They
man.
need to do
I don't-
caricatures.
they're
man.
scared. They're scared.
If they do
No.
caricatures of celebrities and mess up with the name, that'd be perfect.
That'd be
And-
cool.
I'd love to beat up a Kanye.
It just
You
has
know
to be
what?
a parody.
Yeah, it's like
Beat him like Kanye.
I would
it-
love to hit
You
him.
mean a Manye East?
Yeah, exactly. Manye East.
Hell yeah.
Manye East or
Hell yeah.
Especially if they add Mike Tyson.
Wanye
back.
West.
He has to be the last boss.
If they bring him back,
he has to.
they have to put his name in the. They have to have. They have
face
to have.
tattoo Mike Tyson.
That's the difference. That's how,
And
that's
his
how you
voice.
change it.
Get his voice in that
Yes.
motherfucker. Like that's how you
Yes.
do it.
Yeah, I mean he's been clean. Like there's no controversy surrounding him lately. So
No.
People are
Mike
just
Tyson
scared
in
of
there.
this motherfucker.
Get him in there. What else he doing? He's
'cause
ready.
He still hits like a ton of
He'll
bricks.
fuck
Yo, you
Yeah.
know what's funny? If they added like Logan Paul and fucking.
Logan Paul.
But
You mean-
a parody of him.
You
though.
mean
Parody of
Rogan?
him.
No,
parody
Rogan
of him.
Ball.
I would-
Rogo Mall.
I would
Rogan
buy
Ball.
that DLC just to beat them up.
Rogan Mall.
You mean Rogan Mall?
To be
Rogan
honest,
Mall.
a
Rogan
lot
Mall.
of people want to hit him.
Rich YouTuber.
A lot of people
Yes.
want to hit
Yeah,
him.
but
Buying
enough
guy.
of they kind of skilled, so you can't.
to be.
The average person won't be able to.
Not
do it.
Mike Tyson punch
Dude,
out.
he'll
They'll,
come out-
they'll be Glass Joe and Mike Tyson's punch out.
Oh yeah.
He'll come out.
If they
listen,
made him
Kinda does
Glass Joe.
resemble Glass Joe.
A little bit.
nah,
If they
listen,
made him Glass Joe, oh shit, that would be.
listen, you could have
Yo,
Paul Logan come
Nintendo, we
out.
got ideas, man.
You could have
It
Paul-
should be-
listen. You could
Instead of
have
Glass Joe, it has to be Glass Low.
You could have Paul Logan come out with sunglasses, mad paparazzi following him, YouTube freaking award in his hand, and just mad little kids buying merchandise.
Mad little kids.
Oh.
Mass producer said F. White Tyson, right?
Yeah,
Kev?
that's exactly.
White Tyson.
F. White
F.
Tyson.
Kev
White
doesn't
Tyson.
like White Tyson.
Nope.
He can't beat him.
White
Actually,
Tyson
they
is
should have Mike
unbeatable.
Tyson in it also.
They should.
They should have Mr. Dream in there also.
But Mike Tyson knocks him out before you fight him.
Yes. They'll hype him up the whole time, and then boom, special character Mike
Yep.
Tyson.
Mike
Done.
Tyson, he's like Akuma.
Yeah, exactly. Done the same way. Man, we got so many fucking dope ideas, man. Come on,
No,
man.
we
Bob
do, man.
Marley, Bob Charlie. I wasn't offended.
Ooh.
That was hilarious. They took a
That's
celebrity
offensive.
and they did it.
It's not because it's like, who the fuck does that?
Ooh.
That's like that. That's no. I don't even know how that's offensive because like
That's
no one
not-
does
It's not
that.
offensive. It's
No one
fucking
does that.
hilarious.
Well, the only thing that was offensive was when the manager said "shuck and jive." Shuck and jive. He said something. He said that in the back.
Man, he threw
Wait,
jive and they threw
That's
jive.
yeah. Like he said.
jive?
That's how you die.
He's talking about.
He's talking about. He was talking about dodging. Well,
Talking
yeah,
about
that's-
dodging, making a move. That's how you make a move, man.
it was funny. That's
Dude,
kind of a little
I would,
funny.
on,
I would
man.
make it as offensive
Were
as
you-
possible.
were you
he
offended?
wasn't. He wasn't
Were you
Oil
offended by
Man.
that?
He wasn't Oil
That's
Man.
Oil Man is as bad
Oil
as
Man
it
is
gets.
He
offensive.
wasn't Oil Man.
That was offensive.
And Mr. Popo, but Oil Man was.
Mr. Popo's mad.
No one understands how offensive that is.
But that's like no. As
my
far
man
as
is charred.
as far. No, but I never.
He had an inner tube as lips.
Who
A
has
red inner tube.
raise your hands if you've been offended by any character?
I laugh at it all.
No,
man.
they're
Everybody
funny.
does. It's
They're
funny.
funny.
Seriously, no, seriously.
Even
Like,
Disco
they're funny.
Kid's funny. He's funny.
He's funny,
I didn't play that enough.
dude.
Yeah, I
the
didn't play
characters
that
are funny. They're
Well,
lighthearted.
they are funny.
Who's the German guy who's like this? Like,
Because I get everybody.
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
head shaking? Like,
Now, if you talk about the
cares?
original Punch Out for NES, now okay, now that they had to change the names of the characters to bring it to the US because they were offensive.
But
They
they
were
weren't
super
offensive to us.
No, but no. What was it?
I wasn't Russian.
Vodka drunk.
vodka Drunkinsky? I think that's
That's not
dope.
even. That's not even.
that
his
was
name.
great.
They
They changed
I mean,
it to
that's-
Soda Popinski.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Soda Pop.
But
Like
that rolls off
But
the
vodka
tongue, though.
drunk is like a Russian. No,
It's funny.
that,
I enjoy it.
But
He didn't even
that
look
is
drunk to me.
offensive though.
Yo,
right?
it's
Actually, was he
funny 'cause
red? He was
vodka's
like mad
actually-
He was like
French.
pink. Yeah, he
He
was
was
like
pink, but he was.
I mean,
French.
all
He was
Russians
like,
are drunk.
drinking
All right.
soda pop. Soda pop.
Sure it was.
But they changed it to
Man.
That Asian
You know
dude was
what I mean? They
offensive
changed
to me. There was no reason for him to do that.
What?
They
Piston
didn't do
Honda?
it. Yes, Piston Honda. He needed to be him.
He said E Honda.
I said Piston Honda.
No, Kevin.
Oh, he said
Kev
E Honda?
I said, yeah, I thought I said Piston. I thought I
The
said
first one you said who E Honda?
Piston Honda. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, I couldn't get past the second iteration. I don't know
But
what
it's a
they changed
Japanese
on.
company.
Yeah, I know.
It's like-
That don't mean they can talk about themselves.
yes, yes, it does. That's exactly what it means.
Everyone's too tight, man.
Not to have Bruce Lee and the other one. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
No, they are, man. You gotta loosen up, man.
tight.
Everybody loosen
Dragon
up,
Chain,
guys.
yeah, he was awesome. Bruce Lee, yeah.
He would kick you in a boxing match. What the
Yeah,
fuck is
that
that?
was cheap.
Why is he
You
kicking
don't need
you?
no kicking in the game.
People need to loosen up, man. Have a sense of humor.
Nah, they should
Loosen
do a
up.
parody. It should be more parodied and just get over it. No, there's nothing. Stop being offended.
Bear Hunger,
Yeah.
Hugger,
I've been
the Canadian drinking
Yo,
syrup. That was hilarious.
funny. It's
Loosen
funny.
up
So
have a
hopefully-
sense of humor.
Hopefully soon we'll hear about a Punch Out of some sort because it's
Please.
portable.
Please.
Actually, did they have Mike Tyson's Punch Out or Punch Out in the thing? In the Nintendo
Punch Out's there, yeah.
Punch Out is in there?
And Super Punch Out's in there too.
But the old arcade games in there.
That's-
Love
that's-
it.
And
I
all
love
that
Super
shit
Punch.
gadget. It's
That's
on the eShop, yeah.
Yeah, that's trash.
And it's trash.
Wii Punch Out is what I'm talking about. If you're gonna port that,
talk
that's
about-
awesome. That's the Wii port that you want.
You talk
I'd
Support
like
that
to
you
see
want.
another Ready to Rumble. That would be crazy.
I mean, if they did it better, I would like to
Hey,
see it.
you know what? I wouldn't be mad at that either.
If they made it like Punch Out, I would like it better.
Ready to Rumble?
Yeah. I prefer that gameplay. Just because you have to learn better. I mean, I never really got into Ready to Rumble because I didn't really know how to play it.
I wasn't too much of a
Yeah.
fan. It was
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
though. It was
yeah.
good.
No, I did. I was
right.
terrible in it. But yeah, you guys let us know what you thought of Nintendo Direct. What grade would you give it? Was it an A or was it a B or was it like a D or F?
Was
because
it
you
a
hated
D?
Or a C.
I give it a
No, it wasn't a C. It was in the
That's
middle.
what
It's either they're gonna
was.
love it or hate it. they're never gonna put C.
No, they could.
It's
They
gonna
could.
be either F or A.
Depends on the games that they like. You know.
Yeah, I know. Some people might not like.
It's
what
either
they
you're
have, but-
rating it based on the presentation
Or
or
your
you're rating it
expectations.
what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm rating on what the presentation was.
Exactly.
I'm both. Presentation and what I want. Which
Exactly.
is why I give it a B. So, all right.